우리 기도해야지. 기도 어떻게 해요? 잘했어요. Alright, so we are here doing a mukbang. 그치? While we're eating, I figured I could talk a little bit about stuff, you know? Nobody wants just people do want ASMR food eating, which that would be cute because Beeb is so cute. But let me mix up my food. I want to get eating. 맛있어? 네. 사진 찍어요? 오. So, first question, which I thought was interesting, do you ever regret having kids? It's hard to say no, but not in a bad way. No matter how much you want to grow your family and how much you love kids and you want to be a mom, the reality is it is a sacrifice. And so I think there are times when I think like, oh man, if we didn't have kids, this is what we could be doing, or this is, what life would look like if we didn't have kids. And there are times, your imagination gets crazy and you get excited about ideas and dreams and whatever. But I think that's to the extent that I've ever felt. Like, it's not like I'd be like, I don't want you anymore. It's more just what life could be like without kids. Having kids is, or I guess I only have one, but one more on the way. It's amazing. I love Harper and I love getting to see her grow, and I love witnessing just everything about the infant development to kid stage, toddler, whatever, and I'm sure the teen stage will be fun. That kind of goes into the next question that I was asked. What do you miss most about pre-kid life? To be honest, the leisure of everything. I think I took for granted when, you're a teen or just any pre-kid life, having the luxury of doing things on your own schedule, at your own pace, at your own time. 흘렸어요? 네, 괜찮아요. 잘했네. I see people walking on the sidewalks just with their headphones in, and they're just strolling. It's not like they're going anywhere, doing anything. They're just being. And oh my gosh, I get so jealous of that. We're literally just doing anything that just seems like there's no responsibility in the world for that moment. Very, very jealous, like it's always on the go now with a kid. You're always preoccupied doing something or thinking about something. Whoa. And yeah, it's just tough when you see other people and they're just like, wow, going about their day at who cares what, like how fast or what you're doing. Even if I'm like sent away and Ethan's like, you go work on something or do whatever you want, I'll take Frank and Harper. In the back of my mind is still like, I need to get back to them so I can help, or I need to be able to, it's just like I'm always thinking like, what's gonna be the next meal, or when are they tired or whatever. So all that kind of stuff adds up. And just like the mental leisure and the physical leisure of like not needing to do things. 괜찮아요? Is very missed. I've also been asked, what are you nervous about or excited about with your second kid? I think I'm not looking forward to the newborn stage. They're like super sweet, super cute, but it's just the sleepless nights. And with Frank, we had just a little taste of what it's like to wake up like every 2 hours, because she needed to be walked that often as we were potty training. But that whole concept of no sleep, it's very taxing. And with the first one, it was easier, I say with like air quotes, because there wasn't another toddler keeping you awake or needing to be up for the day. And you could kind of just like be in your own world, sleep when you need to, and do things when you need to, but then also be awake in the odd hours of the night. So not looking forward to that. I'm not nervous about it just because we've done it before. We've done it before, so it's not like crazy new. But all that to say, it's just another thing that we know is coming, and it will be difficult when we get to that point. So I'm excited for a second kid because honestly, in an ideal world, that would mean that I get some time to get work done and they could play. So right now during the day when she's awake, basically whenever she's awake, I'm not doing any work. Filming is easy because she can be a part, but any editing or any kind of like graphic design work, freelance work, all of that is reserved for the evening when she's down or during her nap time. And especially when you're pregnant, that just gets really draining. So I'm hoping and I'm excited for, hopefully not like a too excited and it doesn't happen kind of situation, but I'm hoping that the two kiddos will eventually learn to play with each other and be a little more self-sufficient without needing me to be a part of the playtime. She's getting better at just doing that on her own too, but I think having a friend for her will just be so much more fun, and you know, I don't know, she's great, so I think she'll do great as a sister. Excuse you. Last question is, what scares you most about your kids growing up? I don't know. I think just like the world. I think when they're so young and you're intentional about teaching them things and preventing them from learning things that could be harmful, either to their development or just like well-being, it's isolated, like especially during COVID too, like everything is controlled and it's a controlled setting, and I know their personalities develop regardless, but it's pretty darn safe. And when they're older, obviously more freedom, but also more responsibilities and more opportunities for mistakes and hurt and stuff like that. And I think that's I'm sure it's a common like worry as kids get older, that they'll be dealing with things that, you know, you just wish that kids don't have to go through, or teenagers, or even as adults, you just don't want your kids. Xylophone? They're just things that you just don't want your kid, no matter what age they are, to have to go through any kind of heartache or pain or whatever. And I think that just scares me the most, and I know she's gonna be able to get through it, and she'll have family who loves her enough to like walk her through things. I don't know. So I think just them growing up in a sense where the world is not so reliable and safe is a bit scary. Anyway, yeah, if you're a mom and you have similar like thoughts, you're not alone. And if you're pregnant, you're not like with kids yet that are born. Gosh, I mean, this doesn't have really anything to do with the questions that I had, but like nobody knows what they're doing. We're all just trying to figure it out. So like give yourself grace, give your baby a grace, and know that we're all learning. Kids are learning at a crazy pace, and as adults we're even learning. So anyway, there are a lot of things that go through your mind when you enter motherhood, and even as you're going through it, gosh, I know I'm not the first mom out there, and I surely won't be the last, but yeah, we're all just trying to figure it out. Thanks for watching. Not really a mukbang, I guess, except for her, because I'm talking the whole time, but I hope you can find comfort knowing that not everyone, or that doubt and regret, not regret, that's kind of a strong word, but hesitations and like not knowing if you're doing the right thing, it's all part of the package deal, and we all go through it. Say 그렇게 했어요? 오늘 어디 갔다 왔어? 응? 진짜? 공원 가졌지?
엄마